Welcome to our first inaugural episode of Let's Go to the Trailers with Fisher and Jared. And today we have special guests, as usual, the Broom.
That's me. Brunette. I forgot.
Uneducated Guesses. Fame.
That's right.
Down the road.
Fame.
Yes. You know.
So famous. Thanks for joining us. We will appreciate your input here.
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. Because where we're from, very niche community of nerds, we're a pretty big deal. We don't brag.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, today, we might be a little late on the ball on this, but I was excited about Mad Max just coming to video, the new movie. This came out in DVD. Watched it for the umpteenth million time. Excellent movie, and I want to see how it holds up to the reigning champ forever, the Road Warrior. Right. Thunderdome was good. The first one did not hold up the test of time, but Road Warrior. Yes, it's missing Tina Turner, but the Road Warrior with the humongous.
Oh, yeah, that was good stuff.
It's good stuff, stuff. So let's watch the trailer.
So, let's see. Road Warrior, that's the second one, correct?
Correct.
Still with Mel Gibson, correct?
Correct. Mel Gibson has survived the original apocalypse just to get thrown into another apocalypse.
Gotcha. Let's see this puppy roll then.
This is what it has come to.
Oh yeah, is that the magnum opus, right? What's the name of his car?
Yeah.
Here is where it will be decided.
That's where they get the gasoline.
Good thing they can't knock over any of those tires.
Greetings from the humongous. Greetings from the humongous. This is the best part of the whole movie. Oh, very nice show. There it is. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This movie Kids Great really is. That's what it's meant to be.
The best thing about the 80s was you could just wear underwear and be considered like super evil.
Of course. Yeah.
This is a land that prays for a hero.
They didn't use the car except for the beginning of the movie, of the new one.
That's it.
That what was cool about Mad Max is his car. No kid, the dog rides in the front seat.
Right. I just want to know when's the flame red mohawk going to come back in the style?
I don't know. That's the dude from Twisted Sister, right?
Yeah.
Come up next to me. We're not gonna take it.
The warrior of the road.
You're okay by me.
I forgot about the Joe Dirt kid with the boomerangs.
Every day we get weaker while they get stronger.
Oh, he's got the 80s ponytail.
You want to get out of here?
You would think that if you were stranded out in the middle of the apocalyptic desert, leather would be the last thing you'd wear.
To do the job, I need some high-octane gasoline. Got yourself a deal.
You run! With your car eyes!
Gonna crash or crash through?
I was wrong about you.
I wouldn't be a very effective hero if I was chafed constantly.
When it's every man for himself.
I forgot they had what they call a war rig in a new one, right?
Yeah.
They have that. Look, it's a freaking war rig.
I was going to say, they did a very good job recreating that rig.
Yeah.
When all that's left is one last chance.
This old Ford Bronco.
Yeah. I did hear something earlier in the trailer.
Still out there.
It's the Road Warrior. And the guy, he's the warrior of the road. It's like, whoa, easy on the dialogue mix up there, Chief. I mean,
well, the first trailer, if you remember, for the first movie in 1979, it was "You don't want to make Max mad."
Yeah, you don't want to make Max
He's angry.
I just remember, the humongous in his full BDSM attire,
right?
But his hair's all patchy and shit in the back.
Yeah.
And go, greetings from the humongous. And he got mini Joe Dirt in the corner throwing boomerangs at people.
I really liked.
He kills that Twisted Sister's boyfriend.
Right. I really liked when South Park did Road Warrior. and it's Butters. Butters is wearing the little hockey mask. And, he grabs it, and you expected it to be Butters' voice, and he's like, "Just walk away."
I mean, you know what I think? I think he wasn't really a bad guy. I mean, he gave them fair warning.
The humongous?
Yes. Yeah, I think he was very gracious for post-apocalyptic wasteland warlord. He gave them full briefing saying, "Hey, get out. No one will be hurt. We will not sodomize you.
Yeah,
Twisted Sister's not going to come at you crazy in his football gear."
Wow.
You know?
Truthfully, you're right. He could have just ambushed him. I mean, that's common courtesy for a warlord.
It was. I mean, it was the rules of engagement.
So, dare we say the humongous was a gentleman?
He was a gentleman. He didn't look it, of course, because he was humongous.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, clothes are
I
probably...
disagree. He looks like a gentleman. He waxes. You see
He
that
might
bronze chest?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty Gentile.
Back to give to someone else.
That's what happened. He saw these Joe Dirt kids. It was like, I can make 5 shirts out of my humongous shirt. And he gave it to them. And they're like, "Hey, can you need some pants?" "No problem. Here's my humongous pants."
Humongous pants. And the thing is, he had a practical reason. He's like, look, y'all are like, we're hunter gatherers. We're out there roaming around, and we're like hell's angels. You farmers, you stay there. What do you need gasoline for?
True.
Share. They are selfish. They are rude. They are unkind.
Did you ever think that the humongous was actually an inside joke with his followers, seeing as how he wore those very tiny underwear?
It probably was, like you call the big guy tiny type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like from Robin Hood Men Tights. Roll's a roll and toll's a toll.
Yeah.
You don't pay no toll, we don't eat no rolls.
Yeah. But you got the humongous, and he's a guy, and it's probably one of those things like, you're in a wasteland, so let's just think of the humongous's origin stories.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine a guy wandering the desert, full clothes.
Yeah.
Okay. And eventually he starts saying, I'm the biggest guy around. Let me take off my shirt and show him what I got, and blah, blah, blah. And eventually it just ended up where he's got his jockeys and little bandoleros or whatever, and that was it. But not realizing that he didn't have the fortitude to back it up, I guess you would say. And then all the other little Joe Dirt kids are like, "Oh, let's call him humongous," and he's like, "Yeah, they call me humongous because of my stuff.
My bulging biceps are, that." And
he came across in a bad way that they took it the wrong way. Okay, and here's the truth. The truth. I'm about to mess you up with some truth. Okay,
Here we go.
These poor homeless kids that are running around like prairie dogs gave them his clothes. All that's left is his underwear. Okay, and he looks a little intimidating because he has a Jason Voorhees hockey mask, but he's self-conscious. He's like Blues Traveler. You don't want to be seen. You saw in the back of his head he's losing hair and everything. He's stressful. You know the logistics of running a huge biker gang like that is? Oh my gosh, the checks and balances.
Oh yeah.
Think of the budget for that.
And then you'd have to
People never think about that.
You got to account for mileage and all
turnover
that
rate.
I mean, it's
turnover is probably more.
Right.
I mean, alopecia is nothing to laugh at.
Yeah. And raping and pillaging, that's a very costly affair, And
And can you imagine the mental toll that takes?
Just ask Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi knows raping and pillaging.
Yes, Mr. Miyagi is a gentle soul that would only harm a fly.
Yeah. Tune into Uneducated Guesses to know what we're talking about. Let's see the little plug I did there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing there. Yeah.
Speaking of plugs, I totally forgot until you mentioned it that when he's like, "We won't sodomize anybody." That's
that's pretty gentlemanly. I mean, like usually you sneak up on people like that with kind of stuff. That kind of knowledge.
If anything will get your attention, it's that.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not going to sodomize anyone. Whoa. That was an option.
When did we cross this threshold?
Look, buddy, we'll give you some gas. What are you talking about?
What kind of gang you running here?
Yeah.
I mean, if you just ask nicely.
I think you should just ask Mel Gibson to join his gang right off the bat. Be like, "Hey, why don't you just come hang out with me? I mean, you're an alpha male. I'm an alpha male. Sweet,
Got a dog. I love dogs.
Yeah. You've got hair, I don't. We could be like yin and yang.
Yeah.
Did they ever show what was under the mask?
No.
No.
I told you.
How did the Humongous die? I can't remember. How did Humongous die?
Well, there was a whole bunch of. Well, I know how he got the mask though. It's canon. There was a burning building, and there was a whole bunch of orphans and puppies. Ran in there and saved them. He got horribly disfigured.
Something tells me that's not true.
Read the novel. Read the
So
novel.
you're telling me the Humongous. So what you're saying is the Humongous is a redemption story, and Mad Max is actually the bad guy.
Absolutely, it's like Star Wars. The rebels
Do
were definitely the bad guy.
They were the terrorists.
They were sticking it to the man, and the man was
terrorists.
on the war. They were terrorists.
They were.
They're jihad.
Yes.
Technically, that I do believe that actually is taking place in Islamabad. So that's probably full of terrorists.
Right.
Tatooine.
Well, the new one, Jakku or whatever.
Yeah, Jakku.
Yeah.
Do you realize that we have just connected that every time terrorists are involved in something, it is in a desert wasteland?
Very true.
This must be something in the groundwater.
Not to go too far off of Mad Max, but we were looking at Star Wars clothes the other day, and there was a little flight jacket that said "Join the Resistance," like it was a little, X-wing.
Yeah.
And Noli's looking at him like, "No, you will not join the Resistance.
You could go.
You're part of the Empire, and that's it." But anyway, that has nothing to do.
I digress.
That has nothing to do with the Humongous.
We
So-
digress.
I mean, I think he's got a humongous heart. Just throwing it out there.
Could be.
I mean, that was easy pickings in there.
I am of the firm belief. This is my take on it. South Park did it better.
South Park did it better.
I think South Park should make South Park should make a shot-for-shot remake of The Road Warrior.
I would totally buy that.
I would get that in a heartbeat.
Or we could do our cross promotion of movies. We decided to do a Star Wars Forrest Gump, but what if we did a Road Warrior? What would we cross it with?
There you go. That's a good question for you, Jared. What would you cross Road Warrior with?
What other movie? What other genre? I mean, what would you put Road Warrior with? Like I had like a Jedi Tom Hanks. So what do you got?
You did Jedi Tom Hanks, huh? So I guess I got to do a.
Yeah, he was very slow.
I think I got
Jedi.
it. I honestly think I have the perfect crossover.
Well, let's hear it then, because I'm going. The first thing that came to mind was Mel Gibson and the Road Warrior and the Passion of the Christ. I don't know.
I was
why
about to
that
say
popped in my
that. Passion of the Road Warrior.
I'm thinking Road Warrior and Up.
What?
What? Wait, what'd you say? The Road Warrior?
Road Warrior and Up. So it's the guy, he takes off his house, but then all the other guys like put balloons to their motorbikes and they're chasing after him.
And there's one guy just hanging by balloons, jamming guitar.
Yeah.
Like any other one.
Yes.
Yes.
And that means the what do they call in the new movie, the white guys? The boys. What are the war boys? So one's like got a pea shooter and he's like a marksman and he's like trying to pop all their balloons.
Right. And the
You know what
Humongous
I'm
down there saying, "Just float away."
Yeah.
Just drop your gasoline. Float away to Valhalla. Float away, shiny and chrome.
The little fat kid jumps off of Up's porch. Witness me! Like just skydiving down and taking out people.
You would
Mouth with the chrome.
definitely have to have like the dog from Up was like squirrel, but he's like looks like a war boy. That'd be pretty awesome.
That's the dog on the front seat.
Yeah, it could be the dog in the front seat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, perfect. There we go.
Well, the old man is Mad Max.
The old man is mad.
Oh,
Yes.
what?
Yes. And he's mad because his wife died.
Yes.
That made Max mad.
That's the same.
It's the same thing.
Oh my god. Up is Mad Max.
Up is
Man.
mad Max. You know, and I'll tell you the truth. I have never seen all of Up.
You know.
I got until the end of the little story of his wife dying and everything, and I turned out I can't watch this.
Yeah. It's over.
I was
You
like,
tugged at your heartstring. You cried. You cried.
Yeah,
You cried
like-
in the first 10 minutes.
yeah, like as soon as like his wife died, I'm sitting there like, I can't stop, I can't watch this.
And that is exactly how I felt about the Road Warrior. I felt that way for the Humongous. I mean, right in the feels.
For the humongous.
They just walked all over this guy. I mean, like.
I just love how Blaine is trying to make the Humongous like the heartfelt character. Like, we need to feel bad for this mass murderer.
I mean, have you seen it from his point of view? Have you? No.
You know what?
You saw a menacing character in hockey mask.
Let's call it Lifetime right now. Humongous. The sad tale of the
I think
Humongous.
He's misunderstood.
I think the
Misunderstood.
ambiguity of good and evil goes away when you're threatening people by saying you're going to sodomize them.
He's saving them from sodomizing.
No,
He cannot control these band of pirates. I mean, he's humongous, but he's not that humongous.
But you had to think though. As soon as he shows up, the people behind the wall are like, the gimp has showed up. Sodomization is the first thing on his mind.
Yeah, and he's probably saying like, "Look, all right, I know how we look. We're not going to sodomize you. We understand the vibe we throw out, but we're really great guys."
but I wonder if he would have been true to, like, what if the people behind the wall were like, all right, you're right, let's walk out. Like, what would have happened? I'm pretty sure one of them would have caught a boomerang to the face.
No, one of them they would have got the gasoline. They would have came back and sung Kumbaya.
No.
They would have started a drum circle.
No.
Did like Burning Man with whatever little bit of gasoline they had left, and just
It would have been Burning Man, but it would have been Burning Man. Like, there's no songs involved. It's mass genocide. Yes.
Right.
And then there would have been hot sodomization.
There'd be no
Hot sodomy.
mushrooms, no crunchy tunes. It's all just.
I'm just saying, I'm smelling what the guy's stepping in.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm usually all about saying the bad guy's really the good guy, but I can't do it with
You can't do it with the humongous?
No, because he's putting them with sodomization.
I don't know.
If it was the late 90s, Marilyn Manson starts playing Cake and Sodomy is his entrance music. That's like what plays. That's how you.
Right.
Hey, listen, honestly, like kneel to Sod-a-me would have been, if he's in the Superman universe.
Right.
Well, you think about this. All right. We're not even in a post-apocalyptic world. We agree with that right now, right?
Right now?
Yeah, we're on our way there. Don't get me wrong. Stick tuned to GBR Apocalypse Show.
It's all good in the hood right now.
It's all good in the hood. But you see Somali pirates, they come in there and they shoot first. They didn't ask questions. They'll sodomize you right away. They come in there with a little outboard. It's nothing like Captain Tom or whatever. But the humongous is in a hard knock life, all right? This is no Annie, okay? And he comes in and says, hey, walk away. Leave the gasoline. You don't need it. You're chilling in a home right there. You have walls of mobile homes, many places where you can stay. Just leave the gasoline, walk away, come back later, and no one needs to get hurt. That's a nice guy, all right? Hans Gruber wasn't even that good.
You just gave me the awesomest crossover ever.
All right.
Captain Phillips, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
Like the Black Pearl pulls up next to the little survivor boat, and then Jack Sparrow's yelling, "Parlay!
Parlay!" It's like the Kraken comes and takes the big container ship.
All right, we're getting. I'm sorry.
Does Barbosa jump on the ship like, I'm the captain now?
Yeah. Barbosa's the Somali pirate.
Great.
It was.
We'll write that one down. That's a good one.
It is.
You kind of brought up a good point. Maybe it just shows you the change in our times. Is in the Road Warrior, they're feuding over gasoline, whereas in Fury Road, water was a very big thing. They're like, we really can't drink gasoline. We probably really need water.
Right.
Gasoline.
If I have one beef with the new Mad Max movie, it's this. Water is what everybody needs. They do nothing but waste water through that whole movie. When they're spraying each other off the side of the truck, the way he delivers the water to people is just, let me just dump all this shit out.
All right, look.
All they do is waste water.
When the girls were bathing in the water, I wouldn't say that was a waste of water.
I'm just saying, like,
I think that was a very.
Are you saying you would drink their bath water, Blaine? Is that what you were saying?
Huh?
You drink their bath water? Is that what you're saying?
No, but if they're wearing white linen and want to pour water all over themselves, I think it's a good.
Okay.
Good...
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was a very healthy use of water.
Coming from a crunchy granola like you, they should be conserving water.
Blake, can I ask what kind of gum you're chewing?
This is Starburst Juicy Fruit.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
for the juicy fruit.
fantastic. Sean Payton would be proud.
A new sponsor for us is Starburst. It's delicious.
Check them
Right.
out.
Boom.
Yeah, it's juicy.
Yeah, it is.
That's what she said.
Blaine, do we have the Fury Road trailer?
Let's cue it up.
We could cue it up. Yeah, we can get that. I'm just amazed at the amount of crossovers we've come up with just by watching Mad Max. Like, I think we've got gold with Up and Pirates of the Caribbean.
Those are fantastic. I'm telling you right now, if I could draw, I would start drawing the old man as Mad Max right now.
True.
Like, we need to get on that.
Yes.
Animate it instantly.
In this wasteland, I am the one who runs from both the
Just so we know, Tom Hardy is a cardio freak.
reduced to a single
He
instinct.
runs a lot.
Survive.
It's like a tramp stamp, everybody.
Tramp stamp everybody.
Look at that wasting water.
Waste of water.
And this is how the water world starts.
Yeah.
Where's Kevin Costner when you need him?
I gotta say, I do like the way they made just Max just going nuts. Like he's just.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like it's great because he's like insane in this movie. Like he's finally lost it.
He's mad.
Yeah, he's mad.
They have made Max mad.
You notice the war rig has the same spikes on top of it as the other
I
one.
was gonna say that's the you know what? That's what I told you. They did a great job recreating it. And see, for what we didn't show all of you out there watching this is in the first movie. Immortal Joe is in the first Mad Max. Is that correct?
Want to get through this? Go!
Do you think when they were making this movie and they had the guy playing the guitar, that it was just originally supposed to be an outtake, but it was so awesome they kept it in?
As the world fell, each of us in our own way was broken. It was hard to know who was more crazy. Me or everyone else.
That's the best part. That's the guy I wanted.
The guitar player, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there.
Right in the feels.
Right in the feels.
I don't know about the feels, but definitely good stuff.
Well, I mean, the thing is with that one is, yeah, I'm definitely going to be the guitar guy. You know what I mean? Think about it. Think about it, all right? If you could pick any job, right, you would be the hype man, all right? I mean, he doesn't even have to fight. He doesn't have to sacrifice himself, all right? All he is, he just cutting the riffs, man.
I'm sorry.
Even when they got in a fight, the guy just, he's chilling in his pajamas. It's like those red pajamas with the hole in the back.
The last person I'd want to be in that whole war party would have been the guy playing the guitar.
Oh, man, like, I'd be just hitting death metal.
He's front and center, like, just saying,
Like Van Halen.
just kill me. That's all he's saying. It screams, kill me.
And he's probably, I think he survives.
No, he dies.
No, man, he's like, and what's cool about it, he's like on suspenders, so it's like he's just rocking.
He dies.
He totally
The only
dies.
one has a seatbelt out of all of them.
I don't know. If you're going to be part of the musical troupe, at least be the drums that are in the back. At least they got cover.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah,
And you know what? You could mess up and
Yeah.
nobody would know because there's 8 other drummers to cover your tracks.
Right.
Yeah,
and
there's only one
you know what I
guitar.
say about Mad Max? That's a man's movie.
That's
I mean,
a man's
there's movies and there's man's movies. Like,
I tell you what, there's only 2 movies I've ever watched where I left and I was driving a 4-cylinder car and I wanted to drive at 100 miles an hour. When the very first Fast and the Furious came out, I peeled out of the parking lot in a front-wheel drive car. Fast forward 2015, and I get done watching Mad Max, and I guarantee you, myself along with 8 other grown men yelled "Witness me" as they drove out of the movie theater parking lot in their 4-banger Geo Metros and thought they were somebody awesome that they weren't, and totally embarrassed themselves. But I was okay with it.
you see, I thought like I thought the Ultimate Man movie was Pacific Rim because you think about man, dude. If you could make a movie, what would it be? Dude, man, I would make sea monsters, giant robots. That's a man movie. All right. And then I thought that was going to be the Ultimate Man movie. It's like right there, freaking Top Gun and the manliness that was exhibited in the volleyball scene. Yes. And then all of a sudden, boom, Mad Max comes in and you leave the theater doing this. Adrenaline.
Shaking.
Your theories on man movie are vastly different than mine.
I was kind of thinking the same thing. I
mean-
think that Blaine has like homoerotic man movie
What's that song?
theory.
Playing with the boys.
Yeah.
Do.
We're gonna get a shot of over the hill Val Kilmer. We're gonna get Val Kilmer to reprise his role, but in the shape that he's in right now, all oiled up on the beach.
Oh yes.
And he's all jealous because
Oh,
Tom
that's
Cruise is still ripped. Like,
I can deal with that because then maybe it would shift the idea of what is attractive, and all of this would just be like a hot commodity right now.
oh, I'm with you, dude. I mean, are you seeing all of us right now? We're all white, pasty, bearded men, like middle-aged men. Like, we're doing well for ourselves.
And gooey, don't forget gooey.
Oh, I like gooey. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Like I like my men. Like I like my chocolate chip cookies.
Speak for yourself. I'm good.
We're all different levels of gooey around here.
I got some goop.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know what?
I'm
I'm just jealous that you guys have more hair than I do. That's all.
Yeah, this ain't going nowhere. It's
Yeah.
I
God
kind of
bless you.
wish it would. Like I wish I was going bald so I could just shave it all off and it'd be good.
No,
But-
I'm gonna hang on to mine as long as I possibly can.
I'm like Samson. I think my power's in my hair. You cut it and I just.
But we're talking about the Witness Me thing earlier. I wanted to say, like the week after I saw Mad Max, at work there was a bit of a wasp problem in one of our little sheds, and I went in there with 2 cans of spray. And before I went in, I turned around, looked at my "Witness me," and I went in there to spray in the wasp spray, and only like 2 people got it. So I looked like an idiot.
Did you ever really seriously consider spraying yourself in the mouth with silver spray paint? Did that ever cross your mind?
No, it didn't. But only because I guess this takes me out of the manly realm because I would think it would taste icky.
It probably wouldn't taste great,
Yeah,
and you probably might be able to, die
maybe.
from
Maybe.
that. Yeah.
But
Or
you
you might get a really good buzz. Who knows?
there are people that swear by that spray paint.
Yeah, there's a lady just the other
That's
day,
wrong.
right? Got caught huffing canned air or something in the Walmart parking lot. Something
Oh
like that.
man, have you ever did that where you put spray paint in like a paper bag and tried it out?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Just checking.
I come from behind here. I got like gray spray.
Kids, what we want you to do right now is hit the subscribe button below.
Right.
Don't huff paint. Just
Jeez.
hit the subscribe button below.
It's supposed to be a family show, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm huffing pink. I got the Wawas right now.
We're not supposed to be doing that.
I don't know what that is. I've only heard people tell of the
Look,
Wawas.
Someone told me that all the cool kids were doing it, so that was all right.
You know damn good well you're not one of the cool kids.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
No, me either.
So, getting back to Mad Max.
Okay.
If we're gonna say we're saying Road Warrior, Road Warrior I think is the consensus pick amongst a lot of the Mad Max fans, right? Between 1, 2, and 3, Road Warrior is the one that everybody says that's my go-to Mad Max film.
I mean, like everybody says Thunderdome, but I think it's just fun to say Thunderdome.
That's what
I
it
think
is.
it is fun to say Thunderdome. And I think that what's his face, the comedian, when he said, welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch, like that just amplified people, kids that were born like 10 years old or 5 years old when Mad Max Thunderdome came out, never even watched the movie, probably went and watched the movie once they said that, Right. So that's what sticks in everybody's mind. But Road Warrior is by far the better movie.
It is.
And I think Thunderdome will actually be a great remake. Beyonce for Tina Turner?
We're not
Whoa.
remake.
Warwick Davis as the little bitty short midget guy.
I'm so tired of remakes. Now they're starting to threaten a lot of movies that should not be remade.
We could go into a whole other episode of
Michael Bay and Turtle
not be remade.
Jerry is bashing movie remakes.
I will say this: Michael Bay Ninja Turtles
God awful.
It's a damn good movie.
I know.
Yes, believe it or not,
Chase is like crawling and crying right now.
a guy that's on a website that's supposed to be saying, "No, this is terrible." I really like the new Ninja Turtles.
Oh.
Well, you know what? Turtle power to you.
That's right.
Power to you.
That's right.
Can we listen? I thought what they did with Shredder was really weird. Can we recast April O'Neil with somebody with a soul?
I'll give you that one. But I will say this, and me and Blaine said it earlier today. That's the best Shredder ever.
Dude, that Shredder.
Shredder's dope. That Shredder's dope. Hey, okay, I have a question. We're going way off topic here. There's rumors in the next one that we're going to see like Krang and Rocksteady and Bebop. Is that going to happen?
Bebop and Rocksteady are going to be in it, as well as Casey Jones.
Okay. I'm on board then. I'm on board because, like I said, I didn't hate it. I said awful. It wasn't awful. I just didn't like some of the casting. There's a girl, and I can't think of her name right now. She was in 0 Dark 30. She was the main character, and she's redheaded. And she'd be the perfect April O'Neil ever. So, IMDb that.
Isn't the one they had.
Yeah, but you got to think, some directors have their go-to person.
Right.
And Megan Fox is Michael Bay's go-to person.
Yeah, but
we can make assumptions.
Hitler or something like that.
I understand.
He booted her.
But believe me, when he calls again and says, "Hey, you want to make a couple million on Ninja Turtles?" Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, he gave in. He was the one pissed at her.
Well, look, they all have their go-to people. You got Tarantino's always going to have Uma Thurman in there.
Okay. All right.
You always have Samuel L. Jackson in his movies.
So you know what we're going to have to do now, guys? We're going to have to make a whole other GBR segment on remakes and why they should or should not be made and who they should or should not cast for said remakes.
Do a GBR show on cross movies.
I think we need to bundle those into another show because how many shows do we have now?
It's true.
Sure.
We have a lot of shows.
But it's a cool topic for sure.
These are all things that probably our audience is like not interested in.
Not at all.
The inner work of GBR.
You never know. They might be interested.
So, yeah, Mad Max.
Mad
Very
Max.
mad.
So, going back to my
very nice.
So, do we like the remake? We gave it thumbs way up.
Oh, absolutely.
Thumbs way up.
Excellent.
But it was a sequel. It wasn't a remake, though, right?
It was a re-envisioning. It was a re-envisioning of the original.
No.
I think it's a sequel.
It takes off right after Thunderdome because he keeps getting haunted by the kids. Remember, he left the Thunderdome with a trail of kids that he saved.
That's true. Okay.
Because he couldn't see them.
Okay.
Which I'm cool with. Make sequels to your heart's content.
And that's why he's kind of insane because he's already been through all this shit. Now he's kind of losing it.
Yeah.
But people start saying we're going to remake Jaws. That's when I got to draw the line.
Or they remake Cujo as Colbert under
Canine under. I forget. It's stupid.
All right. Before we get to, I gotta ask, yay or nay on the new Ghostbusters?
Undecided. Because I don't think
we know enough about it yet.
Well, we don't know enough about it. That's the thing. I don't think they're trying to reboot it. I think these women are supposed to be taking over the mantle of being Ghostbusters, which I'm cool with. You can do that. I just don't want to see them try to redo or reboot
Right.
Exactly.
Like,
I think the only thing that drives me crazy.
Right.
I think the only thing that drives me crazy is that Melissa McCarthy is the same character in every movie she's in. So, and she's going to be the obnoxious, loud, rude, crude Ghostbuster. And I'm like, oh, we got to do something new. Like, quit trying to reinvent the wheel with that character, you know?
Yeah, well, it pays the bills.
I guess it does. Whatever. Hey, listen, I'm going to give it a shot. I want people to be like, you're sexist and you don't like women. I'm like, that's not the case.
No.
I just really love the original Ghostbusters. You didn't have to do anything with it.
I honestly, when I first heard about the new Ghostbusters, I was cool with it because I was like, okay, it'll be a different take on it because I was already thinking it's not a reboot, it's just new Ghostbusters. Okay, that's cool, no problem. Like girls can be Ghostbusters, that's perfectly all right. And
they ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Right, and the women they have playing them, it's like okay, they can be funny, So let's give it a shot. But it's just. There's so many unknowns right now. Like, who are they going to be fighting against? And hopefully, what I'm hoping for is a new villain ghost that they're fighting. That it isn't going to be some reborn Vigo or.
Oh man, I would love to see Vigo though.
He's cool and all, but don't.
I would like to have Vigo be like a side thing, like some homage.
It would be cool to have a nod to him. Like maybe they go to a museum and they still have the picture of Vigo up.
Oh, that'd be a great one.
That would be cool, but I don't want them to have to fight the same people.
Or even like one of the ghosts say on a mountain full of.
Yeah, on a wait. In a castle. Wait. In the castle of
Pain.
In the castle of pain, on a throne. Wait. In a castle of pain on a throne of skulls. Don't Google it. We did it on an episode before.
Yeah. Go to one of our podcasts.
Yeah, we've already said.
Brad knows it better.
Yeah, we've said it verbatim.
We're professionals.
Yeah.
I just want the guy that played the little what's the foreign guy? He's like, I'm all covered in goo.
Yeah. I forget.
I just want that guy to come back.
A child.
Yeah. I always laugh like every time I see it. Whenever like. He goes to visit her in the night, and she says the baby's sleeping. He goes, "Oh, but they would." Like it always makes me laugh.
I always laugh when he's like, "I'm all covered in goo." And I'm like, "Yeah, yes, you are."
Okay, I don't want to see Gozer, and I don't want to see Vigo, but you know who I do want to see? Slimer. Slimer should definitely be in the movie.
Slimer's going to make an appearance. Like that's the most famous ghost in there.
And if Slimer doesn't die, he doesn't.
Slimer has to be in it. He's got to be a recurring thing.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in for that. Got to have Slimer.
Yes.
Otherwise, total failure.
Hopefully, for all the little kiddies out there, Capri Sun or High C, whoever did it, used to have the little Slimer pouches, and it was like the green drink. Yeah.
Remember the cartoon? He was like the Scooby Doo to their characters.
Yeah, he was awesome. Slimer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mad Max.
I think we've beaten this horse.
Did we exhaust the subject?
I think we have. I think that we've given the audience insight into the inner workings of GBR.
Hey, Hoagie.
More than they need to know.
Hey, when Vigo, he's coming out of the portrait, and there's kind of a lag on here.
Yeah.
You want to look like Vigo? Is there like a fuzz going over me?
Totally. Your forehead's shiny, and it totally gives off an oil painting feel. So, what I think we should say to all of our people out there
is, there's like a lag in his face going back and forth. You follow me on that? Yeah. Boop.
To our audience, that's Blake, that's Blaine, I'm Jared. Witness us and subscribe.
Yes, thank you.